All right, Chad. So talking about the light cones really quick, we have Silver Wolf's signature light cone, LUOCHA's signature light cone, and also the free light cone. Silver Wolf's signature light cone. Effect hit rate 24%. Okay. When the wearer deals damage to an enemy with 3 or more debuffs, increases crit rate by 12%. So a little bit of offensive capability there. After the wearer uses their basic attack, skill, or ultimate, so basically anytime they deal damage, there's a 100% base chance to implant ether code on a random target that doesn't have it yet. Random. I'm just gonna mention random specifically because there's something about this character that's got a lot of randomness to it that we will not discuss at the current point of time. Not until she's released. Targets ether code receive 12% increased damage for 1 turn. Damn, dude. So basically, this Nihility light cone is almost like a Harmony light cone, right? It's basically the same thing as the Sweat one. What was that one called? I need to launch the game. It's the Diluc one. The Luca light cone that like ensnares enemies and reduces their defense. This is basically the same thing, but better, right? I'm feeling if we get a free light cone that's effect hit rate 20%, and we know that Silver Wolf is very important at debuffing, right? She has a special ability to inflict weakness on enemies. There's a chance of inflicting that weakness from one of your allies' types. Her ultimate can reduce the defense of a single target enemy, and then whenever she attacks, she can implant a random bug for more debuffs, right? So all of her kit wants to debuff. Here's my opinion. I feel like Silver Wolf might get enough effect hit rate without needing a main stat effect hit rate piece. Because you definitely want effect hit rate on her. But how much is too much? You probably don't need like 50 to 100%. Probably overkill, honestly, depending on her scalings. So this may, if you do use any of these light cones that give effect hit rate, you might be able to go full DPS. Anyways, so chat, me thinks that with these weapons, Silver Wolf might be a dedicated sub DPS. So very likely a speed boot gamer with a crit rate or a crit damage, body piece gamer with a quantum orb gamer with either ERR or attack percent, depending on her ultimate's energy cost. Might just run standard quantum damage, and then the 2-piece, you might be able to justify effect hit rate over the inert Salsoto. Don't know yet. That's my speculation on her build. Probably gonna use a standard 4-piece quantum because 4-piece quantum is the most broken relic set in the game because of defense ignore, and also the fact that she'll be able to implant weaknesses and stuff. It seems like her build with these light cones is getting more universalized. Like there's not really much room to like be flexible with. You don't need to make her a dedicated debuffer because she already has enough built-in hit effect hit rate. Anyways, we're not gonna discuss too much on that, but that's what I think. When I look at the design of these weapons, I feel like they are incentivizing you to just run damage on Silver Wolf. Okay, next one. Echoes of the Coffin. Dedicated for LUOCHA, and the first line that I'm reading is increases the wearer's attack by 24%. So then I'm led to believe that his healing is possibly attack scaling. Otherwise, I don't see why they would increase the wearer's attack by 24%. No leakers, guys. I haven't looked at any of this, so I actually don't know. But based off of what I'm reading in the light cone, it would only make sense if his healing scales off of attack and not HP. After the wearer uses ultimate, all allies gain 12 speed for 1 turn. It's just free stats. Additionally, for each different enemy the wearer attacks, regenerate 3 energy. Is this every attack? So like every basic attack generates 3 additional energy. So instead of 20 on basic attack, that's 23. His skill will probably heal, but we know his ultimate is AoE. So his ultimate can refund him up to 9 energy. Is that what I'm understanding? Isn't this broken? Because let's do the math. If you basic attack with this and it generates 3 energy, it's basically 15% energy regeneration rate because you're going from 20 to 23. It's more than 10%. So it's essentially 15% for the basic attack, which is kind of big, right? And then ultimate, obviously, like you need like more attacks, but for LUOCHA specifically, it's like a 9 energy refund if there's AoE characters. But just attacking on auto is 23, which is quite nice. Doesn't affect the skill though, so it's not as good. It's not as universal. It's definitely good on him. Yeah, Nat and Bailu don't have AoE attacks, so they can only use the energy generation here on their basic attack, which is much less frequent than LUOCHA can. But I feel like, chat, abundance characters typically have a sort of cleanse, right? Like March 7th, even though she's not an abundance character, Natasha has a cleanse on her E. We can probably assume that more abundance characters in the future will have that same type of character design. I'm not talking about himself, chat. I'm talking about future characters. If you were to get this light cone, right? Would it be useful future? Would they design more abundance characters that have attacks that dispel stuff? Probably. I feel kind of not convinced though, because I feel like that might be a nihility role as well, or a harmony role. I don't know. It just seems more of a supportive role rather than a healing role. So yeah, let's see. Free one. Do you think that Silverwolf's light cone is a must for her? No, I don't think so at all. And we're just gonna get into that because I want to go over the free one that you get. This one is just 4% less effect hit rate when they wear attacks enemies that have reduced defense. For Silverwolf, this is important off of either, hold on, I'm gonna go down in here. Either ultimate can reduce damage off the ultimate, or her random bug thing. So either or. She'll regenerate 4 energy. This also synergizes with Pela. Any attack, they regenerate 4 energy. This is quite good. Basic attacks with this, assuming def reduced, is 24 energy. Skill is 34 energy. And ultimate refunds 4 energy. I think this is a really, really good free light cone to get. And you can superimpose it. I'm guessing that superimposing goes from 20 to 40% effect hit rate, probably. And maybe the energy goes from like 4 to 6 or 4 to 8. We get this for free. You can S5 it for free. So effect hit rate will be anywhere between 20 to 36 to 40%, which is huge. And then energy might be 4 to 6 to 8, which is actually really, really insane for Nihility characters. Because the one thing about Nihility characters is most of their strong debuffing follows on rotational ults, right? Like Welt, his ultimate's AoE imprisonment is like, you want that up all the time because it makes enemies not be able to move, right? Sample has a ton of DOT on his as well. Pela also. Amazing synergy on Pela. God, dude, every single time I say Pela, I just know that my chat it's just gonna be green. It's just neon green. That's all it's gonna be. So given that you can S5 this for free, I think that there is almost zero required need for this. The one thing that you'll get over this is the 12% increased damage for 1 turn. But you could argue that the energy refund from this allows more ultimate spam, which allows more consistent diff reduction. So yeah, I don't know. It's I think the light cones are quite nice. I think that's it. I think we went over all of the light cones right now. I didn't really compare with any other light cones that we currently have because I think these are pretty specific, right? YouTube vlogs, let me know what you guys think of these in the comments below, because my gut feeling is telling me that the 4-star free Nihility light cone will be a very strong staple for a lot of characters, especially if the energy improves on superimposition above 4. It'll be quite broken, I think. Anyways, don't forget to like and sub. We will see 1.1 down the line. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Take care.